up, y'all? Welcome to the Mid Majors podcast where the real hoop talk happens unfiltered and unapologetic. I'm your girl, Tacarra, and you just have me today. So, let's get into it. So, we are going to talk about the Ruby Whitehorn situation. And shout out to you guys, because something you guys say about us, which we actually do take pride in. You talked about how we, we don't just record and talk about just the drama that goes on with women's basketball. We look into the players. We talk about, getting to know the players outside of basketball, etc. And, just basically just shining light on them, period. So this isn't a session to dog this young lady out whatsoever, and a part of me, I was like, do I even want to talk about this? It's women's college basketball. It's something that's going on. I think it goes hand in hand with what we talked about last week. Just the 10 things they don't tell you about, life after basketball. This is a life lesson that this young lady is having to learn early. And I hate that it goes this way for some people. Kim Caldwell, she did do a press conference. She spoke on the situation. Let's hear it. We're going to play a short clip about what she had to say.
Kim obviously just made the announcement that you dismissed Ruby from the team. Just what went into that decision for you?
We have standards in this program, and it's a sad situation. It's a difficult situation. I feel bad for this current team that we have, and time will tell if it's the right choice for this team, but I have no doubt that it's the right choice for the team 4 or 5 years from now.
What was the response from the team when you told them?
We have 4 practices to get ready to go to NC State, and that's what we're focused on.
How difficult was that decision? I mean, I know that's not one you took lightly at all.
Yeah, it's just a sad situation.
NC State brought in a pretty highly regarded.
Sad situation. I agree with Kim Caldwell. Of the fact that she said, time tell if this was the right decision, which to me, it was the right decision to make. I like the fact how she said she thinks it's the right decision for 4 and 5 years from now. That is key, because if you make the decision, you don't make that decision, you keep her on the team, you lose your locker room. You lose the credibility of yourself as a coach. One, stuff like that, if you don't nip stuff like that in the bud, and this is sis is second year there? Yeah. Y'all, like I tell y'all, the time be timing. It's her second or third year here. Like I said, the years be running together, honey. It's November already of 2025, child, and I'm just like, honey, the time was on crack. But anyway, I like how she said it's a decision from 4 and 5 years from now, because I know that's exactly right. You have to set those standards for the future recruits, for your current team, and just the program period of, what we're not going to tolerate at a program. The thing about, and if you're kind of lost in this situation, Ruby, this is her second offense. She had gotten in trouble August 8th. It was 2 misdemeanors that she had gotten in trouble for. Apparently, the story was, we don't know at the end of the day. This is what reported in the news, what she said in an interview. Apparently, it was giving domestic violence situation. Let's just call it what it is. She kicked the girl's door in. The girl done took her phone and her passport, and locked the door. So she was trying to get her stuff back. And that's what happened. So got a couple charges from that. Yeah, misdemeanors. There was that. Then October 30th, after their exhibition game, she got caught with over 5 grams of weed. And people, the threads in the Twitter, a lot of people have really been logical with this situation. And when I say that, a lot of people have been like, hey, like, it's the second time, like, yes, she gotta go. Or, like, dang, like, you got your second chance. So I love the fact that they tried to work with her. She was on 2-month suspension, and there's no telling what all she had to do in that 2-month suspension to get back onto the team. There's no telling. So I felt like this is a lesson that you should have learned the first time. I feel like nothing should have got between you and your team. And some people could say somebody in our comments said it's a selfish act. It could be. I think that, man, these young ladies, you make mistakes. You're not thinking. I'll be honest. For me, I think emotional intelligence, especially when you dealing with, like I said, it's giving a domestic situation, is giving it was one of them, it's giving that. So we just gonna call it that because it's giving that. Man, you can't let nobody play you out your position when you in a position, if that makes sense. Like if you in a position and you got something to lose, you can't let nobody play you at that position. Because at the end of the day, your name's in that paper. Sis, your girl's name ain't. At the end of the day, you the one in trouble. You the one who lost something. That other person probably didn't lose anything. So that's something that you have to think about, you know, when you're in that spotlight or you're in that situation just where you can lose it all. Now you don't have a school, you know, so, but me and Courtney thinking about 2 weeks, somebody gonna pick her up. Next semester, we think that somebody gonna go, somebody probably calling her right now, child. And wish, like I said, we wish her the best. There's nothing wrong with that either. Hell, Tennessee Tech, y'all call her. I mean, whatever, you know, but it's always, you know, that's what they do is, are these on-court issues? If you come, you're out, you know. End of the day, they're young ladies, man. The point that I was going to make is I didn't have emotional intelligence until I got older. I think it sounds like it's just a lack of emotional intelligence and you let somebody play you at your position. I've seen other people too say the weed wasn't that much. She didn't even get caught with that much weed. Y'all, you can't do it. You are a student athlete. They do get drug tested. You can't have drugs, people, regardless of what type of drug it is. And y'all, sis is in Tennessee. And I'm going to say that. And I'm going to be honest with this too. And people was, well, you know, Tennessee, I went to college in Tennessee myself. Tennessee is Tennessee. I ain't going to go to where I was going to go with it, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's a red state. It's conservative. You know, they just not going, they not with it. But like I said, the girl got a second chance. I won't even be mad if she get a third one. Wishing sis the best, man. It's a sad situation. So, you know how the algorithm be algorithming? Some way, somehow, her mom's Facebook came across mine. And I'm just like, okay. And just her mom, like, man, was just so, like, still grateful. Like, you know, thank you, everybody who supported Ruby. And I was just like, see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like, I hate that. Because, you know, you can tell, like, her mom's, like, her biggest supporter and stuff like that. But so she did put out a statement on Instagram, which I'm not going to read because it was kind of long. Just, it's on the girl's Instagram. You know, she just talked about she's dealing with stuff mentally. I get it. We got to, hopefully she gets some help, you know. Hopefully she gets the help that she needs and the support that she needs. You know, like I said, I would not be mad if she got a third chance. So I just wanted to talk about that. Like I said, I'm like Kim Caldwell. It's just a sad, unfortunate situation. That's all we can say. But today we got college game day. We in business. We got games today, games early. Monday's my work from home day, so I'm tuned in, okay? Let's see how all we got today. Let's take a look at it. It's some good games. I'm excited. So we got North Carolina at 11. We got Duke and Baylor. I'm definitely tuned into that. I'm excited to see Norfolk State. They've won their conference the last few years. They were like top 5 mid-major program last year. I get to see my girl play. Get to see them hands. Get to see Michaela Blake's. Oh, in Paris. See, these girls is living. Michaela Blake's over or under 35 points today. I think we get a 30 piece. I'll say that. I think she gives us a 30 piece on the debut today. We got Belmont, Oklahoma. I want to see Leah Chavez. Like I said, I'm not a fan of her game. I want her to make me a fan of it. I want to see how she plays with Reagan Beers because I like her. Shout out to Courtney. Courtney School plays today. We got Moorhead in Kentucky. South Carolina plays today. Hey, baby, I got stuff to do. Okay? I got games to watch. Let's see who plays. There we go. Tennessee NC State, we got that. Dang. See, my schedule a little clear. I got stuff to do tomorrow. My schedule need to be cleared. I got things. I got to be watching this. We really should be doing a watch party for this stuff. We're going to see what we can make happen. But, yeah. So I just put up the top 25 teams. I'm excited. Y'all let me know in the comments who is your team. I want to know who your team is. Let's see what my team plays. I think I already know. I think we played. We play today. Do we not? We don't. We play Wednesday. What? Do we play this week at all, honey? What do we? Do they not? There we go. We play Friday. We play Friday at Jackson State. Y'all know who I'm repping with, the Golden Eagles. That's my squad. That's my team. Let us know who your team is. Let us know who you excited about for the season. Game day, the weather feels right. It all feels like, it's about to go down today. But y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good week. We will record again. We'll put out another episode coming Thursday. But just wanted to tap in with this. But y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.